Welcome, everybody, to
I Love You.
I Know. This is the signature podcast from the Prolonged Engagement. You can find us here every single Monday at noon, youtube.com/the Prolonged Engagement Show or theprolongedengagement.com. There you can find this show in audio format, links to your favorite podcasting service, such as iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Overcast, pocketcasts, playerfm, like all of them, except for Spotify. I'm going to try and figure out how to get on Spotify.
Eventually we'll be on Spotify.
Because supposedly that's a big thing now.
Apparently.
If you're an audio listener, you might hear that my voice sounds awesome again. Because I finally got my my Rode Procaster back.
The good mic's back, basically.
So,
for anyone who's like me and doesn't know the difference.
Sarah's had the Procaster the whole time, but mine went bad, so I was using old Sennheiser stage mic. Yeah,
which is great for like voiceover work and singing, but
it's only good. It's a live microphone. That's what it's used for.
Live action shit.
So it's only good for live because it's not a studio microphone.
Yeah.
So therefore it's not going to sound
like a good studio microphone.
It's not going to sound good when you're doing a podcast.
Yeah.
However, the Procaster is a studio microphone.
Yeah.
Broadcast.
I understand that.
Broadcast.
I understand.
But anyway, so this should sound a lot better.
Yes, it should.
Whether or not you're an audio or a video listener or a video watcher, this should sound a lot better. I'm gonna give a shout out to Rode for their
fantastic work.
Their good customer service. I had sent just the microphone back.
Yeah.
And I thought that they were going to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I don't know, something was wrong in it. And I figured that they were just going to fix it and send it back to me.
Yeah.
No, they sent me a brand new microphone.
Wow.
So
that's amazing.
It's got a 10-year warranty, so I didn't have to pay for it or nothing. It was awesome.
That is fucking amazing.
So, and the turnaround time of it was not too bad.
No, it wasn't.
Once I actually got around to sending it,
which took him forever.
I looked at the order when I initially put out the thing. I think I put it out like halfway through February. So it only took me like 2 months to actually,
which is not bad.
Once I sent it out, it only took like a week and a half or something like that. And I was able to get it back.
It's not bad.
So not bad at all. I think this came in Tuesday?
Mm-hmm.
Last Tuesday?
While I was here.
Yeah. So anyway. Enough about my my awesome microphone.
Because you would literally talk about it all day.
I could talk about microphones all day.
I don't know how. I will never understand how.
I could talk about microphones all day because
I don't want to talk about microphones.
I
want to make everyone jealous.
Sound engineer for.
I know you were for a
good amount
of time. You still are.
I haven't done it professionally.
You just haven't done it
professionally. I have not done it professionally in 3 years. Yeah. So.
You should get back to it. You're award winning and should do it.
I was thinking about it, but I don't have the time for it. So.
Meh.
I make way more money doing what I do now. So.
Yeah. True.
Trying to go for
Yeah.
Because the audio engineering part was like it's not like it's sit at a desk. It's
you're out of the field doing
manual labor, picking up speakers and
yeah.
I did enjoy it though. It was good. I worked for a church for a little bit and.
Well, you worked for a church and you also worked for a company.
Yeah, I worked for a little production company in Lake County.
Yeah.
And did a few gigs.
Mud bogs and.
Did a few mud bogs.
A few other things.
I did the sound for one national touring act.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
That was really neat.
Most of the time it was just like, I'm playing a song for this dance act in little podunk Claremont.
Pig on the Pond or Christmas.
I never did Pig on the Pond.
Oh, Light Up Claremont?
I did Light Up Claremont.
Yeah.
I did Light Up Claremont maybe it was at least twice.
Yeah, I remember you doing it.
I did the 4th of July in Groveland twice.
Yeah, and you told me that was pretty cool. I never got to see it.
I think I did it twice. Pretty sure
I never got to see it.
I did it twice.
I never saw it.
Yeah, I did it twice. Because the first time I had the box truck.
Yeah.
I think it was the first time.
This is not what we're supposed to be talking about.
Don't care. The first time I did the box truck, and then the second time I had like a little like a gazebo to work out of.
Yeah.
God, it was fucking hot. I mean, just miserable hot. There was a fan out there, and I had that thing blowing on me all day long. And
do you want to get on actual track?
It was still fucking hot. God, it was hot.
Do you want to get on track now?
I will say one thing about that 4th of July gig, though.
Yeah.
You were working.
I was, because I was working at Universal.
You were at Universal when I was working that gig. And
yes, I was, actually.
You were working 4th of July. And so it just so happened that I was done with my gig by the time that you got out of work.
Yeah, just in time, too.
I think I still had to wait on you, I think.
Yeah, because I was closing.
Because you were closing. But what was really cool about that night in particular is I was driving down the turnpike, and all I could see around me on both sides of the road were fireworks going off. It was actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed.
See how cool that is.
I actually kind of enjoyed doing that.
Yeah.
Anyway, fuck a mud bog.
That's rude. Our viewers might like mud bogs.
Well, I've never done the mudding part.
No, you just did the sound.
The crowds at a mud bog, they are rowdy as fuck.
Yeah.
And I mean rowdy. They're crazy, and they're beer
I just
drunk.
got an idea for.
They're crazy and beer drunk.
I just got a couple of ideas. So, you guys can tell us if you actually want to hear these. But would you guys be interested in stories of us working at theme parks? Because I worked for both SeaWorld and Universal. And stories maybe from what Kyle did, working as a sound engineer.
That is a great idea. And you want to know what would be so great about that?
What?
If they would actually tell us.
If they wanted to hear the stories.
You know that no one's going to do that.
Because we have some really weird.
No one's going to do that.
Weird stories.
I mean, we've pretty much... We had an entire episode about people talking to us.
And no one commented on it.
I don't think anybody commented.
No one did. No one.
No, one person did.
One did.
Yes. There was
and I got a private
comment
text
on the video.
I got a private text.
Sarah got a private text from one of the four people that watch it. They came out again with last week's show. As of right now, 3 views standing. Oh man.
Our main 4.
You know. I
mean it. I'm 100%.
It's really 3 that watch everything.
Well, I mean it. For those main 3 or main 4, I will make you guys T-shirts.
But I will give that 4th person. I'll let it stay at 4.
Yeah.
Because most of the time it's 4.
It's 4.
Except for
last
week, which was 3.
Yeah.
So obviously, everyone likes that we went on a Disney cruise. No one likes video game music.
Nope.
I've just decided that.
No one gives a fuck about the intricacies of video game music.
No one cares. No one cares what we say. No one cares what we like. No one gives
fuck
a
it. I'm throwing
fuck.
this. I'm ending this right now, and I'm throwing everything in the lake behind our house.
No, we can't do that.
Why not?
It has to be the Potomac.
Oh, it has to be the Potomac River.
It has to be
Okay.
the Potomac.
We'll throw it in the Potomac River.
I will drive 12 hours to throw it in the Potomac.
Okay.
Because that's a thing.
Yes, I'll throw it in the Potomac River. I'm done.
So, anyway. So, this week,
yeah,
you decided that you were just going to go off to Universal and do some shit.
I did it twice this week.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. I backed away so that you guys wouldn't have, like, full-on ear burp. Because that's rude. I'm so sorry.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I did. I did go to Universal twice this week. Both times I did something very similar. I went on the new Fast and Furious ride, and I bought Voodoo Donuts.
Mm-hmm.
So good. They really are. Voodoo Donuts are really good. They're worth the hype, I will say. So I'll actually begin with that.
What was the wait time?
For which?
For the first time that you went to Voodoo Donuts.
I walked right in.
Yeah, 'cause when did you walk in? It was like
8 something.
oh, so it was like stupid early?
Yeah, it was
Oh, okay.
stupid early.
Okay.
And there was like no line there.
You waited like 45 minutes the second time?
Yeah, 45 minutes the second
Because
time.
you walked in at like 3 o'clock, right?
Yeah, I walked in as IOA was closing.
It was closing at like
Four-
for fucking
four.
grad bash.
Yeah. It was grad bash, so it was closing early.
Mm-hmm.
And so I walked out then and with everybody else in the park.
Mm-hmm.
And was basically I had the same idea as everyone else.
But
And
you
just
were in
went to-
IOA then?
Yeah.
What can made you go over
I
there?
don't know. I was just walking around and I got bored with Universal because it was really busy in there.
Did you take the train?
No, I couldn't. The train was 45 minutes.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Way.
I've never seen it over 20.
Yeah, it was or 45-minute wait
Oh my
for the
god.
train.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm done with Universal. I'm gonna go try IOA and see if I can ride a few rides there.
Fuck me. Oh my god.
I wasn't. I all I could ride was Cat in the Hat.
What was that down to?
10.
10?
Their walk up.
Well, what was everything else then?
Hulk was 60. I think Free Fall was 45.
Fearfall was 45? Holy crap.
Spider-Man was
It's a long ass wait for a short ass ride.
yeah. Spider-Man was like 30 to 35, I think.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's
they
normally longer than Fearfall.
Yeah, but they were extending the queue.
Oh, okay. Oh, then that means that it was way longer.
They just hadn't changed the time yet.
Did they have them outside?
Yeah. They were
Oh,
outside.
fuck that.
There was a line
way
out.
longer than
The line was out the building, and they hadn't asked them to snake around yet.
Oh yeah.
So I was like,
more than 35.
So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna walk through Marvel. I'm going to Toon Lagoon. Maybe something there, and I was like, I even contemplated riding a water ride, and I hate water
right
rides.
through Toon Lagoon. Places god awful.
But that's actually where I won Deadpool.
Oh yeah.
I won my Deadpool doll.
Mm.
Yeah, I was really excited because it was the tub game where you have to throw the ball into the tub, and I
still don't know how you did that.
I don't know either. It happened, and I looked at the moment like.
The only way it works, it always works for the person behind the thing because they don't have to give it as much momentum to get it there.
Nope.
So you always get fucked.
Oh yeah,
when you
absolutely.
play that game.
So, but when I won, she was like, she told me that my reaction like made her day because I was so excited to win the doll. But Kong was 60.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, I was like, "Fuck it, I'm done."
If all of these rides were at stupidly long waits, then how did you get on Fast and Furious then?
Fast and Furious was only 15.
Is that because it was in preview, or?
I'm not sure. It's been at a 15-20 minute wait anytime people have ridden.
That doesn't seem right.
I know. The line's never long, and the 15-20 is their walk up.
Right. So, I don't know. They must have not... Huh. Maybe people didn't think that it was open?
I don't know.
That's just weird.
Because I saw people pouring in, but it was only a 15-20 minute wait. Every time.
Maybe they were turning some people away during the day.
They didn't turn me away once.
Okay. I don't know. That's just that's odd. Anyway.
Oh, it was very odd.
So the first time I went, you were there on Wednesday, right?
Yes, I went on Wednesday.
Okay.
And it was a 15-minute wait, which I was like, okay, I can do this. I'm gonna walk right on. And I was super excited.
Well, yeah, they built up the whole queue to have like a bunch of cars and stuff.
Oh my
in there.
god, they have some pretty cars.
Yeah,
they have a car with a purple light.
You sent me a video of it. It looked really cool.
It is. The queue is really cool. It's definitely a shout out to the movies if you've seen them.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't, so I have no clue.
I've never seen one of them.
I feel
Didn't
like
we
you'd
buy?
like them.
Didn't we buy?
bought like
Yeah, we
almost
bought
all
like
of them.
we bought like I think we bought like 5, 6, and 7. I think we bought
No, I think we bought
1, 2,
2,
5,
3.
6, and 7.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so we're missing like
3 and 4.
3 and 4, which is technically Tokyo Drift, and then Fast and Furious 4.
Yeah. But so I walked through and didn't realize that, like Disaster,
Mm-hmm.
they're using live actors.
What?
Yeah.
For what?
So the first 2 rooms you go in, you have live actors.
Okay, but what are you doing though? You're not
So
on
the first person.
Are you on a vehicle at that point?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Like with Disaster, you'd walk into the first room, and you have your first person you meet who's Pat.
Okay.
Again, gender neutral name, so a male or female can
Mm-hmm,
play like normal. Both times I walked in, Pat was a female.
If you haven't figured that one out, if you've ever been to Universal and go to any of their shows, they're all named like Alex, Chris,
Pat,
Sam, Pat, anything that can be a,
gender neutral nickname.
It's a general neutral so that anybody could play the part. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
what are the names of the people at the in the show that we like, the horror makeup show?
Alex.
Alex and
Marty.
Marty. There you go. Yeah. Alex and Marty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't remember the second one for Fast and Furious because a very gender neutral name. But it's pretty cool because you walk in there like, oh, you caught me on my break. Hey guys, I know you're here for the party tonight. Yeah. So the premise is that you're going on a party bus to an after race party.
An after race party, okay.
Yeah. Dom has gotten another car for the collection, so it's a score.
Mm-hmm.
So we get to party a little harder because our team won.
Mm-hmm.
And then you find out that a character, I guess Shaw, from one of the movies is showing his face again after Spain.
Okay.
I don't know the movie, so
I gotta watch these because they're
supposed to be so bad that they're good.
They're in that so bad they're good. I watch like I listened to a podcast where like 2 of the guys, they're in love with the Fast and Furious franchise, not because they're good movies, but because they're bad movies.
Yeah.
So, but they actually got to the point where like everything after Fast 5 they say is actually a decent movie.
Really?
Yeah. Like everything after that is actually a decent movie. Like 1 through 4 are absolute garbage.
Dear Lord.
And then with 2 being the absolute worst. But they say like 1 through 4 are garbage. And then once Fast 5 comes out, then it's like, oh, I can actually enjoy these movies now.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
So it's actually pretty. And what I found really nice was that they had. So in the first one in the break room, they say that. So there's pictures of cast member or people from the Fast and Furious films.
Yeah.
Including the one who passed away.
Paul Ryan.
Mm-hmm. And so one of the things that is said that as
wait a minute. Oh shit, I just messed that up. That's not who it is.
It's not his?
Paul Ryan is the asshole from Congress.
Oh! I'm dead. I
had him on the brain because he's...
I'm dead. No, Kyle.
I was watching a video with him last night.
So...
fuck. Paul something.
It's Paul something.
I'll look it up.
My brain said Paul Rudd, and I know that's not right.
No.
But they have a picture of him, and so the thing about it is that...
Walker. Damn.
Paul Walker. That's it.
Paul Walker.
So they have a picture of him and
Paul Ryan. God damn it.
You were closer than me. So as long as there's a picture of you in there, your family.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like having everyone together again.
Is it like eating at Olive Garden?
Yes.
Okay.
But they're like, it's like having everyone together again.
Okay.
So it's like this, oh,
how cute.
How sweet.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And so, like, in the next room, you have another actor, and they're this nervous techie guy who's like, yeah, I sit here and, like, I work on the computers, and the other tech guys, oh, look, he's calling to tell you your bus is ready. Oh, shit, the FBI's coming to bust the party up. And Shaw's showing up, and he might track your phone, so make sure literally, I cannot tell you how many times I said this. Turn your phone off.
Mm-hmm.
Turn your phone off. No video, no nothing. They said it multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually really enjoyed these two
Nobody
rooms.
doesn't fucking do that shit.
Exactly. I really enjoyed these two rooms actually because both times that I went, the actors were actually pretty good.
Okay. So it's kind of like set up, kind of like Disaster.
Yes.
Where you have like one room where they talk, and then you go into another room, and more people talk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And so then...
What's the ride vehicle like?
Kong.
Is it trackless like Kong?
Yes. It's the exact ride vehicle is Kong.
Why is it so fucking big then, the building?
Just wait.
Okay.
Just wait.
It's so big.
Yeah, it is. And I'm not hating on this to hate on this because I enjoyed it. It's so bad it's actually good. If that makes sense.
Oh my god, it's like the movies!
It is. The more I've thought back on it, I'm like, I want to go on it again because that was so fun. Because it was so bad.
You were fucking hating on it on Wednesday, though.
I know
I
I
mean,
was.
you were really hating
I
on
was
it.
ripping on it. And then the second time I wrote it, I was like, I really enjoy how bad that was. Like, there's still a couple of things that I'm mad about because it doesn't belong in a 2018 ride. But I'll get there.
Well, get there, woman.
Okay.
God.
So you get to the loading area, finally, and the ride vehicles are literally Kong's vehicles, but painted differently and with fancy lights that strobe.
Okay.
And there are screens on there. So then you like...
Is it the same type of deal, like there's some live action and then there's some screens? Or is it just all screen?
It's all screen.
All screen? The whole fucking thing?
Well, yes.
Aye.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, it's very odd. Because, so you get onto the vehicles and they have, I don't know what to call them, but it's like leather straps that you can hold on to.
Okay.
I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? Apparently they're meant for small children when they get scared and they can't grab onto the bar in front.
Oh, okay,
Because you don't have that on Kong. I don't understand it.
I'm not small, I'm a huge person.
I know, so. I'm too big. And so, but the first scene you go into is a hallway that... you notice I use the word hallway and I do air italics because I figured out the second time I wrote it, it's not actually a hallway. The wall is moving with lights on it to make you feel like you're going down a hallway.
Oh, okay.
So it's actually quite a short distance.
Yeah.
But it feels like you're going for a long time.
All right.
It's a cool effect. Don't get me wrong.
I'm just trying to figure out how this fucking ride is working.
Okay. So then you get to the party, and a bunch of cars are parked out front. They're all, like, super cool looking.
Yeah,
There's some fog effect, which I got the second time. The first time it broke on my ride. And then, and they also forgot to put a wall in my first ride.
Okay.
So, but like, and then you finally pull in, and again they tell you turn off your phone. So they pull into the party space, and there's two separate screens.
Yeah.
I've been in the front of the vehicle both times, so I can only tell you the front of the vehicle. I can't tell you the back.
Okay.
But I'm guessing it's the same.
Mm-hmm.
And so basically, FBI comes in, breaks up the party, and Dom, Letty, and I don't know the third character's name.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Dom and Letty come up from the floor.
Yeah.
On basically your ride vehicle,
Mm-hmm.
except for without the seats.
Okay.
So it's like a truck, but without the.
Okay. Uh-huh.
You know what I'm talking about.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And they're like, we can handle this, and apparently there's
we can handle this. We're not friends. We're family.
And so apparently, we also find out that the reason Shaw is showing up is because there is a FBI protected witness on the bus.
Okay.
So one of us is
so Shaw's coming to take him out.
Yes. And so one of the characters' phone rings, and the truck disappears back into it, back into the floor, and he's like, "Driver, move this truck, or move this bus." And so you end up into a parking garage like space.
Are you actually moving up and down? Do you feel yourself moving up and down?
Yeah.
Okay. Then there is okay. All right.
There is a little bit of movement.
Uh-huh.
It's like in Kong when the vehicle moves forward into the big screen. So yeah. So then you move into the big screen. You're in a parking garage, and Shaw shows up with a flamethrower.
I'm gonna flame your ass.
No. He goes, "Give me the witness, or you all get burned." I am not kidding. That was the line, and I loved it. The second time, I was like, "Yes, I am living for this. I'm living for the puns. I am living for the jokes."
Give me the person. You're gonna get burned. We get a flamethrower. Get it?
And then he goes, "Whoo!" Flamethrowers.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And I think the actor who does it is like someone we've seen in other movies because he looks very familiar, and it's killing me.
Okay.
And it's great because suddenly, like, you're breaking out of this parking garage, and you're suddenly being chased by these army-like trucks.
Huh. It says that Shaw was in Fast and Furious.
Yes, that's him.
Oh, it's Luke Evans.
Yes! That's why he looked familiar.
Owen Shaw. I didn't know Luke Evans was in this. Now I gotta watch these fucking movies.
I love Luke Evans. And so this is where my troubles begin with the ride. Is the minute it gets into the big room. Because I was okay with it, with the Pepper's Ghost effect. I loved it. I loved the effects with the fog and everything. And then you get in the big room. And the first issue I saw was with Letty, who's an actress that I've seen in multiple films, including the Resident Evil films.
Yeah. It's what's her name?
She's also in Avatar, and she's one of my favorite actresses because she always plays a badass.
Yeah, she always plays a badass. You know that she like beat up Ronda Rousey in one of the Fast and Furious movies?
I love her to death. Oh my god.
Michelle Rodriguez.
Yes, she is queen, and I love her. You have no idea how much I love this woman. Oh my god.
I saw an interview with Michelle Rodriguez on The Daily Show with Trevor Noah.
Yeah.
And she was awesome on that.
Oh,
like, she actually like.
Is she like actually as awesome in person as she is in
No. She like advocates for females of color to be in movies.
Yes.
And stuff like that. It's good stuff. Good stuff.
So this is where my issue starts. So Letty is on one of those trucks, and so is the black guy. I don't know his name.
Which one? Oh, you mean like that? What's his name? Tyrese. Tyrese.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And so he's on the other truck-looking thing over here. And so my problem with it is that they look like video game characters. They don't look like people. So the rest of the time they've been people.
Okay, are we talking like, do they look like Uncharted 4 or Uncharted 2?
2.
Ooh, that's not very good.
Yeah.
And we're not talking about the Blue Point
No.
remaster.
I'm talking
original PS3
like
Uncharted 2, which did look good. It looked fucking good for PS3,
like,
but still PS3.
I can't No. They're videos.
They're CGI characters.
They CGI'd these people when they could have been the actors themselves because the actors themselves were in the rest of the ride.
I don't know. Why did they not hire Emma Watson to do the fucking Gringotts ride? That's what I don't know. And I'm pissed off. Pissed off.
So this is where
they didn't even get somebody that sounded like Emma Watson to do that fucking ride.
Not even with the train either.
Not with the train either.
Did you know they actually have 2 different actresses for the train? For going and coming back? It's 2 different people.
God. I sound more like Emma Watson than those stupid bitches they got to do that shit.
I'm telling you.
God.
I'm telling you, it's Emma from accounting.
Oh my god, it's awful.
So, but then with that, so then they have like other bad guys like shooting at you.
Seriously, Ron. Oh my god. That's what she sounds like, and that's not what Emma Watson sounds like.
No. But so they have like other bad guys who look even worse than the other characters.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, maybe
this
it's PS4. Maybe it's PS4 version characters, but they still look like video game characters and not the actors that they've had the rest of the time.
So
the only person who's a real person on that screen is Vin Diesel. Mm-hmm. And it looks like they did the worst green screen job I've ever seen.
Okay, so here's the thing.
And I'm trying to say that it might be just the technical, but both times it looked bad.
If everything else on the ride was pretty good,
yeah,
I'm trying to give it the benefit of the doubt.
I am too.
Sitting there saying, what if?
Because I liked it.
What if they were having an issue like
with the screens?
With the screens themselves,
so,
like if they're too close or they need to be calibrated, and that's what they're trying to work with while running the ride like this.
Yeah, they might be.
And it's not open yet.
It doesn't open till May 3rd. Okay, then they're probably just. I'm testing.
These are test previews.
Yeah, I've been to the technical preview now twice.
Yeah. So
I'm really hoping that it is. It's just this because one of the guys that I sat with. Told me that the first time he rode, the front screen wasn't even working.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I'm really,
I really think.
Yeah, I'm really hopeful that it wasn't. And so,
because I brought this up to you on Wednesday when you were telling me all this, and I was like, remember when you went to the technical preview of Jimmy Fallon?
Oh God, please don't even.
New York, and you were like, this ride is fucking awful. That was the
worst ride.
You're like, this ride does not belong in 2017.
It didn't. It didn't.
And then when you and I went back on
it was so much better.
It was really good.
But it didn't belong in 2017 when I first started.
If you want to hear our reactions to Race Through New York, go fucking find it on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, we talked about it. Wow. But so my other issue with it is that. Because I was really enjoying it, and I was like, I just want to stay immersed in it, and I felt like the characters kind of took me out of it.
Took you out,
and especially when, yes. So the other 2 times that it broke the illusion is that these 2 attack helicopters show up.
Mm-hmm. And Dom's like, I'm gonna pull that
helicopter with
my big muscles.
Like I'm gonna make sure that they can't attack you. And Dom jumps out of his vehicle. Jumps up and grabs onto the helicopter and suddenly becomes the size of the helicopter. Wow. Yeah, he's like a normal human being size, and then suddenly he's the size of the helicopter.
Maybe he's flying really close to you.
Like, that's what I'm hoping. Because I really enjoyed it.
Dom's always angry.
I really enjoyed it. And then my other issue was, so again with Letty... so she's trying to get Dom's car from crashing,
mm-hmm.
and she jumps Or no, she's trying to stop Shaw. Sorry. She jumps up onto a construction thing. Onto a construction
like a crane?
Digger.
Okay, like a backhoe.
Yeah. And she gets in and knocks Shaw away from us.
Uh-huh.
But then she like in Jumanji, when Ruby Roundhouse jumps up the cliff and it looks weird, that was Letty's jump down.
Okay.
It looked very artificial. And I was like, I just want to enjoy this and stay in the ride. I don't want to hate on it.
I don't know.
And then, like, so the first time I wrote it, it ends by abruptly. Everyone will agree it ends very abruptly with you jumping over a bridge and somehow ramming through a one of those crates.
Okay.
The metal crate thingies.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Not really. Like a shipping
Yeah.
container?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like you run through it and suddenly it's over. And you've won, and they're like, and the first time I wrote it, the screens just stayed black, and you hear Dom say, remember, riding with us means your family, and Witness, you should be glad that you rode with us, because you're family now, and you're safe. It was something to the effect of that. So the second time I wrote it, they had footage of Dom, Letty, and Tyrese standing against his car, being like, yeah, we're so super cool. And saying the lines.
They are.
And being like, you can ride with us anytime. I think like the final line is. And then another character shows up and goes, all right, guys.
To visit Hogwarts anytime.
And then he's like, all right, guys, now's the time to actually party. Let's hear you shout and scream. And I was just like, it's over? I was expecting.
We were on a party bus this whole time. Fuck yeah!
Woo! And like, it's just done. It's done. And that's how it ends.
Yeah, whatever.
And like, it made me really sad because I was expecting like, because basically what they did is they ported this over from
Kong. Yeah. It's the same fucking thing they did with Transformers.
Yeah, but like they ported it over.
I mean, Transformers is literally Spider-Man.
Yeah, but they didn't change it. No, they ported this over from
Was it in Hollywood already?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
On their tram ride.
Okay.
Just like our Kong was. They ported over Kong from the tram ride.
Oh, okay.
So it's exactly the same. But at least with our Kong, we got the animatronic. There is no difference between our Fast and Furious and theirs.
Oh, really? Normally ours is better.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if that's true next week.
Yeah, we're going to California.
So we're actually going to be filming a couple of episodes for you guys tonight. So
we're going to backlog them or whatever and just put them out there.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for all that.
No, we don't have time to put out an episode for next week.
But once we get back, we'll...
We're going to do a lot more shit for you guys.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll probably have to, because we're doing both Disney and
Universal, so that might be a 2-part episode.
So we might want to, or we may even
do it from there.
No, we're definitely not fucking doing that. We do like Universal, and then one will be Disneyland, and then the other will be California Adventure.
So it will be a 3-parter.
That'll be crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe. We may even vlog a little bit.
Yeah. That might be fun.
Yeah, I might not.
Where?
I might not. Yeah. I don't care. You know what?
Well, we're deciding about like if we're gonna vlog or
I may take my camera.
Other things. Maybe. It might be really cool.
Fuck it.
Might be worth it.
I got a brand new microphone for the camera, so it might be
fun.
Might be really good.
Might be fun.
I think that might be a good idea.
Yeah. But yeah, so with Fast and Furious, I hope that it gets better. I want it to get better because I liked it. I really did like it. Because it's a lot of fun. The second time I went on it, they had a lot more effects that I felt were lacking. Mm-hmm. It did feel faster the second time.
Yeah, I think it's just going to get better and better.
It's going to get better and better. It's going to have to. In a couple... No. A couple of the groups I'm on Facebook absolutely hate it and keep saying how if you like it, you're like on crack or whatever, or you're just a fan of the Fast and Furious.
They'll go back and then they'll like it.
Oh, yeah.
So
they're just hating on it to hate right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like so many do.
The people who rode Kong the first time didn't really like it. So
I don't know. It's become a thing because we use a lot of screens, or Universal uses a lot of screens. So they're calling it Universal Screen Park.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
But
I mean, that's what it is.
Yes. But
well, I mean,
think about where we are.
You are writing the movies.
Yeah. And think about where we are. We're in Florida, where 90% of the year it's raining. So outdoor rides will close.
Mm-hmm. You gotta do all indoor when you're...
And so it's safer to do an indoor attraction that won't close.
I was really looking forward to a roller coaster, though.
I know, we all were.
I was really looking forward to a roller coaster.
We all were.
Would have been really nice.
I even said that to one of the people at Universal. I was like, you guys kind of had us like leading on believing that this was a roller coaster. Mm-hmm. And
I mean, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that we were going to get like a Gringotts type deal.
I know!
Yeah.
That's what I was expecting. Like, it was a Gringotts Spider-Man mix.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't.
No. All right. Well, we'll get back to it and whatnot.
Hopefully you and I can go on it soon together.
Yeah, just something. Probably get to fucking Toy Story Land before then, at this point. I mean, fuck.
Oh, so true. So fucking true. Yeah. Especially since they already have theirs in LA.
Do they have like what we're getting?
Yes.
They have that there already?
Yeah.
Because I know they're getting Pixar Pier.
Yeah, they're getting Pixar Pier, which is separate from Toy Story Land.
Okay. So they already have the Toy Story.
They already have Toy Story Land.
They have Toy Story Land and Cars Land. Is like like California Adventure just like Pixar
basically
land now?
Pixar Land. That's what it's becoming. Is the Pixar park. Because there's a lot of things about Disneyland California that when they first did it,
I fucking want to ride that Guardians of the Galaxy ride. I want to ride it so fucking bad.
I do too.
Oh man.
But
that and the Cars ride.
Yes.
I'm like itching for those.
I know.
And we're going on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
Oh my god, yes! Mr. Toad's. That was my childhood.
John's going to be super pissed.
Oh yes, he will.
I'm going to Snapchat that ride.
I will Snapchat it all.
And then I'll be like, hey, we're on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. And he'll be like, hey, I'm in the Mediterranean on a boat. And I'll be like, all right, anyway.
So,
all right, guys.
This is going to be good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this was...
You're doing it this time.
No.
I love you.
I know. This is the signature podcast from the Prolonged Engagement. You can find us here every single Monday at noon on youtube.com/The Prolonged Engagement Show or our website at theprolongedengagement.com. There you can find links to all of our fucking show at,
I can look wherever the fuck I want.
I don't know what I'm saying. Totally lost. We're on podcast services and shit. So.
Yeah, we are.
Not Spotify.
Yeah, not yet.
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Hey, guys. Thanks for watching. And if you want to subscribe, you should click over here. If you want to watch the latest episode of I Love You, I Know, click right here.
If you want to see our latest video, click right here. And if you want to see our latest Let's Play, click right here.
If you're listening on MP3,